Hello and welcome to In the Court of the Wenton King. We are still in 2008 because we haven't done the toolbox. This is the toolbox. What a great idea. What a fantastic idea. You know, tour memorabilia is such tat. Normally, isn't it? T-shirts and mugs and pins and things, you know. It's something that's actually worthwhile. They can sell it in the shop as well. It's collector's stuff. What a great idea. Bits and pieces of fun stuff, all sorts of stuff on here. I was astonished how people were moaning about it. Oh, it's not long enough, it's only 40 minutes. But it's only a tour memorabilia, you know. So obviously their response to that was to go completely over the top with the next tour boxes, which are amazing, which we'll get to, obviously. The booklet's cool. Tells you all the lineups, including the 2004 Mark VII, we never recorded, and they're calling it Mark VII, interestingly. That's weird, because I call the current lineup Mark VII, but then it depends how you count it, I suppose. That's cool. Lots of pictures, which I don't understand the fascination with pictures of the band. You don't really want to look at their faces. Sorry. I mean, actually the current lineup is lineup 10, isn't it? Or 9B, maybe. The 8-piece, which haven't toured yet. At the time of recording, maybe by the time you watch this they have. So they're playing new stuff. I've just been listening to Circus in 2016, because that wasn't played before. I was also looking for some free downloads of Fracture and Dawn Song as well, which they played. Right, track 1, the introduction at Fillmore West. This is the guy who says, he's like scratching his beard saying, this new band, King Crimson, way back from on the Epitaph CD, that's cool. Track 2 is 21st Century Schizoid Man. Okay, 21st Century Schizoid Man, but no. This is the King Crimson Big Band. Schizoid Men, 20 players in search of a common downbeat. So it's basically all of them playing at once. It's a great idea, I like that. All the live members of King Crimson playing it all at the same time, almost. Yeah, a bit like the Deja Vu Schizoid Men, which is of course not a thing now. It's not on the Thrak box, so it's a lost thing. So yeah, lots of fun, perfect for this kind of thing. The next track is Astounding Revelations Part 1. The Thrak Electronics Press Kit from Real World 1994. Adrian, Belew, Bill Bruford and Pat Massato talking. I assume that's somewhere on the Thrak box side, maybe. And Belew says there's something King Crimson does that nobody else does, and that's why he's in the band. Bill Bruford talks about the impending doom. Is he talking about the band or the music? I'm not sure. And he's saying it's all the things I want to do in the band, you know. And there's bits of jamming in there as well, so it's, you know, it's alright. Track 4 is Form Number 2, King Crimson 7. String arrangement produced by the Vicar. King Crimson 7, of course, is the 2004 band. So yeah, there is material from the 2004 band. Is it a jam? Is it a string arrangement? I don't quite understand what's going on there. Interesting though. Nice bit of music. Track 5 is Astounding Revelations Part 2. So this is Robert Fripp, Tony Levin, Bill Bruford and Trey Gunn. More snippets. Bruford points out it's heavy, more heavy music than Pantera or Megadeth. And he's right, isn't he? Yeah. And Fripp says the band is anarchic. There is no leader. I'm not the leader. Bruford, you're fired. Track 6 is the Improv, Tomorrow Never Knows, from Warsaw, June the 10th, 2000. Now this isn't on the Warsaw we reviewed. And there's a little bit of an edit there because I've solved the mystery. This is the next night. It's June the 10th, this is June the 11th, that's why. So yeah, Tomorrow Never Knows, which was heavily edited on disc 3 of Heavy Construction. This is, I believe, just the jam of that, so that's pretty cool. It sounds very different to the Heavy Construction one though, so I don't know, maybe they played it more than once, I don't know. Or it's just heavily messed around with. Track 7, Shocking Confessions, at the Epitaph Playback, London in 97. Greg Lake, Michael Giles, Ian McDonald. It's Fripp's chance to be smug, the original band members saying they wish they'd stayed in the band. Track 8, Steinberger Melody. That's from Champaign-Urbana, which I've reviewed. That's the 83 album, by the way. Track 9, The Terrifying Tale of Thela and Ginjeet, featuring 1. Robert Fripp, the Venal leader, later Heartless and Raging. He was promoting it in 1981 and he's explaining the story. He says it's an Anagramistic title. I don't know what that is. If you can tell me what that is and Google it for me, I haven't Googled it. Then we have Adrian Belew, The Shaking Artist, Basing Street Studios in London, May 1981, featured on the album Discipline. There it is. It's the original recording of Belew telling Bill Bruford about it and being recorded. And track 3 is Thela and Ginjeet from Philadelphia, 82, killer version of Thela. Track 10 is the Starless and Bible Black US radio advert from 1972, The Unfettered Truth. It's quite funny. It's the background music is trio and there's this soothing voice saying Starless and Bible Black, which is a bit misleading. It's like a yoga advert or something. And you think what Starless and Bible Black actually sounds like, the song. But track 11, Improv, Brescia, wherever that is, 20th of March 1974. Now of course before the red box, the Starless box, This would have been the main event of this, because a new improvisation. It's a really good one. It's on the Starless box. This one. There's some feedback, vibes tinkling. It's all very familiar stuff. All very fantastic stuff. It gets a bit weird as the mellotron comes in. Slowly gets more noisy, and eventually Bruce switches to conventional drums, but then goes back to the percussion. You've got sending mellotron notes into some stabby psycho ending. Awesome. It's a really good one. It's one of those things where, why hasn't this been released? So that must have been the main event on this, and people moan and say, oh, it's not long enough. And it's really good, great stuff. However, not written on here, there is a bonus track. Should I keep this secret? Should I not? I don't know, but put it off now if you don't want to spoil the surprise. It sounds like the fabled vocal auditions in 1970 or 71 of people not being able to sing Schizoid Man. It's very funny. So that's really cool. Yeah, there you go. See you next week.